Hello to all the engineers, the future data scientists and upcoming personalities of different fields. This is Divyank and you know me well as your aptitude mentor. In recent days, a change has been witnessed in the examination pattern of different companies in the placement drives, due to which a lot of students fail to perform well. Companies have increased the number of questions from analytical reasoning or the verbal section significantly, due to which it become a nightmare for many of the aspirants. I got a call, a lot of DMs and mails from many of the aspirants, many of the students, that they are facing a lot of issues because they are not familiar about the concept of analytical reasoning. So just watch the entire video, in which I am going to give you a clear picture about how to solve the question that comes from the analytical reasoning portion correctly, and so that you can maximize your scores. Also student, these all are our social media platform. Just go and join to our social media platform. Here we generally come live and help our student to maximize their scores. Also you can comment whatever challenges you are facing or whatever experiences you are having about learnings and everything from Prep Insta. So first of all, understanding the analytical reasoning section, you have to be very clear, be very thorough with all the topics that are coming in the analytical reasoning section. We have mirror image based question, water image based question, immediate figures based question. A lot of question also come from counting the figures. A figure is been given and you have to mention, you have to determine whatever the number of triangles, quadrilaters or squares are being formed from that particular figure. Then grouping of figures, paper cutting and folding, and completion of figures, right? So first of all, understand how question which are formulated from mirror image and water image can be solved. First of all, you need to understand the concept of lateral inversion. What is lateral inversion? Lateral inversion. Acha, mirror mein what happen is, if I wave my right hand, it reflects the left hand in the mirror, right? That is called the lateral inversion, right? Or if you can say, suppose this is the mirror. A person is standing here for an instant, a person is standing here, and if he is waving his left hand, right? So in this particular mirror image, it will show the left hand, right? This is the basic concept of mirror. So this is called the lateral inversion. Lateral inversion simply means the interchange of the right side with the left side, right? So what is going to be happen here is the right side is changed with the left side, right? That means there is no vertical change, the change is in the horizontal alignment of this particular image, right? And the left hand side with the right hand side in the mirror image of the object when compared with the object. In its literal sense, lateral just means sideways, okay? So sideways यहाँ पे change we have to witness, and inversion means reversal of position, right? Suppose there is a alignment here which tend to be like this, right? So image would be like this. If mirror is being kept along the y-axis, so this would be the mirror image of this particular object, right? If there is an arrow which is oriented like this, then in mirror image it will be oriented like this. Only the sideways or the lateral inversion has been witnessed in this particular figure. So in mirror image, horizontal change would be witnessed, no vertical change, there would be no vertical change in the alignment, right? Left become right and left become right become left. So I think this is very clear to you. Now with the example we will study the further application that are being seen into the mirrors base images. Mirror image of letters, we have read the definition of mirror image, but there will be apply it. The case is related to a mirror image of letters and numbers. The below given example is showing the mirror image of the letter B. So suppose we have a letter B, right? What we have told, what we have studied is only horizontal change will be witnessed. There will be no vertical change here, right? Left become right and right become left here. So you can see the alignment. If mirror is being placed here is, right? If there is an object which is kept like B, so B's image would be mean like this. you can see the curve here. So if this particular image is being formed, then it would be a lateral inversion, right? So this is primarily the B. Some letters do not change upon reflection. There are many letters which don't change their alignment. The letters which are having identical mirror image are, so these are the letters which shows the as it is position when they are aligned with the mirror, right? Like A, H, I, M, O, T, U, V, W, X, Y. Similarly, in small letters we have I, L, O, V, W and X that have the same mirror image. Got it? Now, when we come with the water images, when we are talking with the water image में क्या होगा? It will turn into the like up down values or upside down values. We can say the image formed from the water image would be a upside down image of that particular object. What is upside down image? It means top become bottom and bottom become top. Suppose अच्छा प्राइमरली होता क्या है, सपोज एक बॉडी ऐसे है, ठीक है. अभी जब हम वाटर में अपना रिफ्लेक्शन देखते हैं ना, राइट, सो लेग्स कम ऑन द टॉप एंड आवर हेड गोज और द हेड गोज टू द बॉटम पोर्शन, राइट. सो इट इज प्राइमरली द एग्जांपल ऑफ अपसाइड डाउन. अपसाइड डाउन में यही होता है. सपोज देयर इज अ पर्टिकुलर एरो शेप, सो एरो बिकम अपसाइड डाउन, द टॉप विल बिकम द बॉटम पोर्शन एंड द बॉटम विल बिकम द टॉप पोर्शन. दैट इज द प्राइमरली एग्जांपल ऑफ water based any mirror. So there is a vertical change only, no horizontal change would be there. So let us understand this with particular water images of capital letters. So you can see the top become bottom and bottom become the top, right? There is no change in the horizontal images. So no changes you can see in the horizontal images. This is the example of mirror images. All the letters, all the alphabets and all the digits are being write down, and here if we place the mirror image here, we can check the images. So in this particular object, the left become right and right become left. So there is a concept of inversion here, right? Let us make you more understand with the help of examples. Just we are going to solve the questions. So we have our first question on the screen. Let us try to solve this particular question with the help of concepts that we have studied so far. Choose the alternative which is closely resembles the mirror image of the given combination. So thumb and rule says, when we are talking about the mirror image, only changes in the inversion, that is the horizontal change would be witnessed here. Only change in the alignment, that is right become left and left become right. Got it? So T will be the, if we put aside a particular mirror here, right? So what changes we have to see? A will come here and T will come here. Got it? So let us just remove, just eliminate all the options which doesn't satisfy to our condition. So we are left with the 3 options. Now let us understand what would be the inversion for 4. 4 would be the second letter, 4 would be the second letter. Got it? So these particular option would be eliminated. Only option left would be this particular option, that is option number 4. So our option would be, fourth option would be the right answer to our problem. Got it? Next question. Choose the correct figure of mirror image. In this particular image, we are given with a particular problem figure, and with regard to that, we have 4 of the options. We have to mark the option which is the mirror image of the this particular figure. So let us understand this particular problem. Here mirror is being kept this side. देखो, mirror is kept this side, right? So we have to align the option and we have to approach the option which is the right options. Got it? So if this goes like this now, this goes like this, okay? So the mirror would be, image would be like this. So let us assume which of the option would be right. This option would be eliminated, this option would be eliminated. Only 2 of the option are left. Now we have to see the curves here. There is a twisting here, so we can confirm the option that option number B would be a right option, because there is no curl here. So this option would be eliminated, this 3 option would be eliminated, only right option would be option number B. Let us understand the third question, which is from the concept of water image. In water image there would be a upside down image, and there would be only one change, which is a vertical change. The top become bottom and the bottom become top. So let us try to figure out the water image of this particular object. This is a problem statement or the problem figure, and these all are given the options 1, 2, 3, 4. You need to figure out, you need to determine the right option, right? So first of all we will see the triangle. Here the top most point is here, and there is a base which is at the bottom. So if we see clearly all the options, then water image would be like this, and it would be upside down image. So let us quickly check which of the option is fulfilling our particular assumption. So this option would be the true option, all the option would be eliminated, only second option would be the right one. So we have another question which is from the chapter of water image. We are given with a letter or a word formation that is nuclear, and we have to choose among all the given option which will be the water image which resemble to be water image of that particular word. So what would be the approach? The right approach would be, first of all we will see the alteration or see with the orientation of N, right? First letter would be definitely N and last letter would be R. No horizontal change would be there, there would be only vertical change, that will upside down, top become bottom, right? So this option would be eliminated. Cool. And in N there is this particular object, so mirror would be like this. So all these particular option would be correct. Then we have to check the orientation of U. Orientation of U would be upside down when we check about the options, so this would be eliminated. Now let us see the orientation for L. So if L is drawn here and we have to check the water image, so upside down means the water image would be like this, right? So only one option will, this will turn to be upside down, that means option become like this, this would be the right option. So this would be eliminated, only one option would be left, that is option number 4, right? Now we have another question from the mirror image question. Okay, mirror image, so we have to check for the inversion, right? Left become right, and the right become left. So if suppose mirror is being kept at this particular position, that is along the y-axis. Now check the orientation of the ball. This is, suppose this is a ball and it is kept to the just in front of the mirror. So the right orientation would be the option number C. All the options are either upside down or the wrong orientation. So these options would be eliminated, only one option would be left, which would be the right answer. Okay, so we have another question from the find the or the counting the figures. Find the number of triangles in the given figure. Okay, many a times these types of question comes in the actual assessments, and a lot of children, a lot of students do blunder mistakes in solving these particular questions. They either fail to figure out the right number of diagrams or the right number of triangles or whatever orientation is being given, or either they just incorrectly count the number of triangles, right? So the right concept would be, I am just going to give you a trick, right? Whenever a triangle has been come and we have to figure out the number of triangles that are hidden in it, just remember one particular approach. What is the right approach? I am just going to give you. Suppose there is a diagram in which from the topmost point we are just bisecting the triangle. Okay, so we got number of sides, that is 1, 2, 3. All we have to do is we have to count the numbers, we have to add the numbers. So total number of triangle in this particular figure would be 1 plus 2 plus 3, that will sum up to 6, right? This is the trick. All you have to keep one thing in mind, that you have to see how many parts it is bisecting from the topmost vertices. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We can name it, we can count it, right? Now we have to add on 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So it will be sum up to 15. So number of triangles that will form in this particular diagram would be 15. Now assume I am just bisecting the above triangle from a base which is parallel to the base of the outer triangle. So now if we have to figure out the total number of triangle, all I can see is we got two triangles which are just parallel to each other, right, or which are congruent to each other. So total number of triangle will become 2 into 15. Suppose we dissect it once again, so total number of triangles will become 3 into 15, because 15 is in the outer triangle and these three triangles are congruent to each other. So the total number of triangle will become 3 into 15, that is 45. So it is the concept that we are going to apply in the questions whichever we are coming from the chapter of, say, triangle, right? So if we have to find, if we have to determine the number of triangles in a given bigger triangle, then we will apply the same concept. So in this way we can approach this particular question as well. So we are given with the 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we are given with the 5 of the blocks. So first of all our approach would be to find the number of triangles in the outer triangle. We just skip the number of triangles here. So we have 5 portion. We will add on them. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 would be 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 15. Now let us check in how many sections they are being further divided in the form of horizontal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we all need to multiply 15 into 5. So total number of triangle will count up to 75. That is the perfect approach to approach these types of questions. If we are being asked about finding the number of squares in a figure, the application, the trick is very easy. Suppose we are being given a square in a form of matrix, you can say it has number of rows and number of columns. We just assign the number to it. Suppose we have 3 rows and 3 columns. So total number of squares would be 3 squares plus 2 square plus 1 square. Got it? 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square, which will sum up to 9 plus 4 plus 1, that is 14. Suppose we have another square which is 4 cross 4 matrix, and we have to figure out the number of squares that are hidden in it. So we have 4 rows and 4 columns. So total number of squares will become 1 square plus 2 squares plus 3 square plus 4 square. That will be sum up to 30. Is it clear? Is it clear? One thing more I want to emphasize on. Let us say if the number of rows and columns are not equals. Number of rows and columns is not equal. Okay. And let us say we have this particular figure. Now you must be wondering what would be the approach here, because number of rows and columns are not equal. So just give it them a name, just align them with a number. So we have 4 rows and 3 columns here. What would be the ideal approach with? Just take the maximum, the highest number from the rows and the columns, right? So 4 into 3, then plus add on, we will be adding on number which is lesser than 4, it would be 3, and the number lesser than 3, it would be 2. Then we will add on the number lesser than 3, it would be 2, and the number lesser than 2, it would be 1, right? अभी इसके बाद we will not consider any particular product because 1 is the smallest number. Now we have to add on, just add all these three values. So we got 12 from here, we got 6 from here, and we got 2 from here. So total sum would be 20. So number of squares that are hidden in this particular figure are 20. By this particular method you can approach any question which are based on the chapter of counting the figures. Now one more trick I just want to give you. If suppose we are given with a rectangle, for rectangles, right? So rectangular trick is easy. What you have to do is just assign the values to it, 1 2 3 4 as per the blocks, as per the sides. Just add on the values. So 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 plus 9 would be sum up to 10. From here we have to align the horizontal calculation, it would be 10. Now multiply 10 into 10, it would be 100. So total number of rectangle would be 100 that are hidden here, right? Let us take another example. Suppose we are given with a value, this is the figure that has been given to us, and we have to find the number of triangles in it. Just assign the values in it, just assign the values if you have to count the number of rectangles. So we have 2 3 4 5, here 1 2 3 4 5 6. Just count down the values. So from here we get 15, and from here we get sum would be 21, right? Just multiply 15 into 21. So right answer would be 15 into 21, right? So it would be 315. Is it clear to you, right? This is the total number of rectangles. This is the basic tricks. Now approach this question with the help of trick. So we are given with this particular figure, and we need to figure out, we need to determine the number of squares in it. So squares trick is very easy. We just have to take the squares of the total numbers. We have 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. So total number of squares would be 4 square plus 3 square plus 2 squares plus 1 square. So it will sum up to 30. So right answer would be option number D, that is 30. So we have another question from the topic of paper folding. Each of the following question consists of a set of 3 figures x, y, z showing a sequence of folding of a paper. So a paper is being folded as per the given particular instructions, x then y then z. So in this particular figure, first of all it is folded along with this particular diagonal. So it is folded this way, then in the second figure it is folded this way, that is halfwards, then this way, right? At the last we are being given a bullet, that is this particular alignment, right? Figure Z shows the manner in which the folded paper has been cut. These 3 figures are followed by 4 answer figure from which you have to choose a figure which will closely resemble the unfold figure. अभी देखो लास्ट वाले फिगर में क्या हुआ, they have just put a hole in it, right? यहाँ पे क्या किया उन्होंने, एक होल कर दिया. अभी if we just open the figure, if we just open the whole figure, right, we just got, देखो ये क्या हो गया, 1/4 portion हो गया. If we just open the whole figure, so what would be the right alignment in which we got this particular diagram? So first of all you need to find out the symmetry. Here you have to approach the method of symmetry. You have to find the whatever symmetrical figure has been arranged. So symmetry अगर हम देखें यहाँ पे, if we just open it, and from Z, if we return to Y. So अगर इसको open करते हैं यहाँ पे, तो ये वाला जो डॉट था यहाँ पे, it will also be aligned to this particular position, यानी कि ये डॉट यहाँ पे भी होता, यहाँ पे भी होता. Now if we go reverse, क्योंकि यहाँ पे Z क्या हो रहा है, ये तो आपका folded form था, and again we have to go back to the X. So if we go from Y to X, तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा था, ये जब आप इसको अपसाइड डाउन करोगे, you will get the inversion of here, that means एक फोल्ड आपको यहाँ पे मिलेगा, एक होल यहाँ पे मिलेगा, right? So the right figure to it would be option number A. All we have to figure out the punches that are being given. So if we punch here I'm just making you understand once more. देखो, always approach these questions with the help of reverse techniques and considering the symmetrical figure. So reverse we have to figure out, we have to go reverse technique from z to y, y to x. अभी देखो, at last we got a punch here. Suppose यहाँ पे एक triangle था और हमें we have do a punch here और we have do a hole here. जब इसको open करोगे, reverse करोगे with the same alignment, तो we will got this particular half figure, this will be half figure. So this punch will also come this particular way. यहाँ पे तो है ही है, this will also come to this way. Then if we just open and formulate the same original paper, so this will punch will come here and this punch will come here. So the right option would be option number A. In this manner we can approach this question from the chapter of paper folding techniques. Select a figure which will continue the series. So now we are given with a question which is continuation of the series based question. In this question we have to check about the orientation of the particular figures. Just look at the orientation, and you will approach these questions. So at first we are given with the line, then at second figure when we go with the B section we are given with a half line. In C section there are two lines, two complete lines, and there is a half line. In fourth portion we are given with a 3 complete line, and in fourth portion we are given with a 4 line. So what would be the right answer to the given conditions? So if we just look very carefully about all these particular alterations, all these particular options that are being given to us, option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we need to find out which of the figure that will continue the series given in the original picture. So at first we are given with this particular line and the alignment is being changed. How the alignment is being changed? First of all you need to understand the alignments of the figures. How alignments is being changed? If you notice, the alignments is changed in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, alignment is clockwise here, no? Alignment is clockwise direction. How clockwise? Because it is moving from here to here, here to here, here to here, right? So alignment is clockwise direction, right? From here it goes to this topmost position, then to the right position, 10 to the bottom position, 10 to the leftmost position, then it will come to the top position. So all the options are having top position. Now comes with the particular orientation of the lines. तो lines में देखो यहाँ पे we are having a full line. Then in the second diagram we got a half line. So full, then half. In third alignment we got another one line, right? Another full line. Then here in the fourth alignment, in the D portion, we got one half line added to it. If half line is added to it, it will become 2.5 plus half, it will become 3 alignment. Then we have full line, it will become 4 lines. So in the option figure we must be having one more line and the alignment would be at the top. The alignment should be at the top and there should be a half line. There should be a half line. Got it? So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4. This option would be eliminated. This option would be eliminated. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? This option would be eliminated. We are having 2 of the options, that is 1 or 3. Now comes to the alignment part. The alignment has always been started in a way that if we check about the alignments, right? So in the third alignment, in the third option, what we are seeing is the half line has been started, has been picked up from the, it is being changed from with the full line. In the fourth, it is being changed with the half line, then full, then half, right? So half will come from the this particular portion, that is option number A would be the right. Okay, why this option is being eliminated? Because this particular line will always comes from the this centermost portion. So right option would be option number 1. Next question, select a figure which will continue the series given in the first picture. So all you need to check two of the things, first in alignment and second would be orientation of the particular figures or the lines. So just consider or alignment and orientation and check symmetrical or the symmetry. ठीक है, done. So here we are having problem statement, or this is the question statement, and these are all the options or the options statement. Got it? So what would be the right answer? Here we are having one line. In this particular figure we are having two lines with opposite orientation. We are having this particular line, this particular line. In the third orientation we are having another line which just bisect this particular second figure. In fourth diagram we are having another one line which is replica of the this particular line. In the fifth direction it is been dissected. So in 6, in the problem statement we have to check this would be the right orientation, this orientation, right? So in the 6th orientation it must be this particular figure would be the option statement. So let us see which option is the correct option. This is the wrong orientation, this is the wrong orientation, right? So we are left with two of the orientation, but first orientation was from the right to left, right to left. So this would be the also the wrong orientation. Only this orientation matches all the option and satisfy the to the condition. So option number B would be the right option. So this question has been already done. Got it? Already we have covered this question and the right option was option number A. So this was again a question. Select a figure from 4 alternatives which when placed in the blank spaces. All we have to check, if it is a complete figure we have to check which of the option could come into the place of this question mark and can complete this particular figure. So all we have to look is symmetry. Just look for the symmetrical portion through which it could be filled in the blank space. Now how symmetry will work is we have to check for the orientation and the alignments, orientations and alignment in the option figure. अब देखो alignment कैसे work करेगा. All we have to check, okay, we have to check which place, which of the option could fill this particular place. So there is a perfect this particular diagram. That means at the end of this particular diagram there should be a one line. So let us see which of the following is having just single line here. This will be something like this now. So this would be the wrong option, this would be the wrong option. We are left with the two of the options. Further we will check the orientation. So the orientation here would be a edge, a triangle is being formed. So this would be the wrong options. Only one option we are left with which matches to our, which satisfy the condition, that is option number C. So this particular figure will come into the place of question mark, right? Why it comes? Because there is a triangle here which would be formed. There would be a triangle if we check about the symmetrical figure. So this would be the symmetrical figure, right? So there would be a triangle. So this is the only option that will satisfy the given condition. This would be the wrong option because here there is a curve. Let us try to figure out the right answers of this particular question. Select a figure from the 4 alternative which when placed in the blank space of figure X. So now we have to fill this particular place. So just check about the symmetrical figure, right? Symmetry in the figure. So how could we assume this particular place? So we have to check the number of squares. So the number of squares at the top and the bottom place would be, we have to form 2 of the squares, right? So 2 of the squares. This could not be the condition. This could not be the condition. This could be the only condition because the 2 squares would be this particular figure. This particular figure would be drawn in such a way, right? So only this particular condition would fulfill the given places. This would be the symmetrical places, right? So this is the only option that we are filled with. Just a second, this would be the only option that we will fill in the blank place. So this would be the right option. Now move to the next question. So next question, we have arrows. We have to check the orientation of arrows, orientation, and the alignment. Alignment means whether they are top to bottom or the bottom to top alignments. So let us check the given figures, and we have to find which of the figure will complete this particular portion. So we have alignment in such a way that they have a fixed pattern. यहाँ पे कोई pattern होगा, and we have to figure out that particular pattern. So these arrows are formed in such a way. In first of the orientation, they both are marking towards the upwards. They are arrowing towards the. They are directed towards the upward direction. In second figure, if we just go from left to right, the orientation of the second arrow is reverse, and in the third figure, the orientation of both the arrows got reverse. This particular arrow is towards the top, so it become downwards. This is the first arrow now, so this become downwards, that is it become reverse, and the second arrow is also being reversed here. If we go with this particular row, then we can check out that there is the first orientation, then in second orientation, applying the same logic, the second arrow that was directed towards the right, it got reversed here, it got reversed here, the direction got reversed, and in the third direction, applying the same logic, the both of the arrows got reversed. Now it is top to bottom, it become bottom to top. Then in this particular diagram, the second arrow was redirected towards the left, so it was directed towards the right, right? So applying the same logic here, the same logic here, the second arrow must be towards the upward direction, because second में क्या होगा, यहाँ पे orientation would be reverse. So the right option would be this particular direction, that is both of them are directed towards the upward direction. So only one condition will satisfy, that is option number 1. Got it? So guys, you are getting a good facility, you are getting this particular chance to get free access to Prep Insta Prime. All you have to do is you have to comment in the video regarding whatever challenges you are facing with regard to your studies, or regarding your placement preparation, or whatever experiences or learnings you are having from these particular sessions. If you feel like that you are lagging in some of the topics, you are not having good concept clarity, then do let us know in the comment section, and I will make a dedicated video about concept clarity of that particular chapter in the next upcoming session. Also, student, what if you are unfamiliar with what Prep Insta Prime is? So basically, it is a Netflix platform for upskilling, for gaining certification, and for boosting your knowledge in the field of technical as well as aptitude aspect. You can do your entire placement preparation from our platform, which have more than 200 courses under just one subscription. You have the facility of getting the skill-based courses from data sciences, AWS. You can just boost your coding skills with a knowledge of C++, Java, Python, DSC, competitive coding, artificial intelligence. Also, if you are preparing for any of the service-based companies or any product-based companies, you can do your entire preparation from your courses. Let me make you more familiar about what Prep Insta Prime is. If I go to this particular platform, you can have the tracks of multiple courses, right? So if you are preparing for any of the service-based companies, this is the perfect track. Here, not only the video lectures we are providing you, but also you will get one-to-one live interaction. Apart from that, you are going to have the access of MCQs, previous year question paper, and the quizzes format. Then you can avail popular skills, full stack courses, then popular languages by which you can, if you are from non-technical background and you want to switch your career into the technical branch, then learning coding is a very must thing. It is the primarily thing that is required. So you can learn C, C++, Java, Python, every coding languages could be understood from these particular courses. You can learn popular coding, aptitude sessions are here, everything you are going to get with this popular sections. Also student, if you want to avail discount on these particular courses, you can take my coupon code, which is, so my coupon code is div10, and you can have the maximum amount of discount by availing this particular coupon code. You can apply this coupon code, that is div10, and you are going to have maximum discount on your subscription. So just go and subscribe to Prep Insta Prime. That was all about the session. I hope you like it. If you find it informative and knowledgeable, you can share it among your friends so that other students can also prepare for the upcoming placement drives and they get benefited from our courses. Thank you all.